Now, the number of reported COVID cases in your school district may not be entirely accurate. Parents have been reaching out to us in the Nampa and West Ada districts about their school's policy on reporting COVID cases and if these policies accurately reflect the spread of COVID in their district. Our Andrew Bartline has been following this story today. Andrew, you reached out to the Nampa and West Ada school districts. What did they tell you?
Yeah, we originally got a hold of West Ada this morning, and they tell us they only report cases where someone infectious was in the classroom. As for Nampa, they tell us any positive case reported to them will count on their dashboard, but the difficult part is getting those accurate numbers. It doesn't matter how someone gets COVID in the Nampa School District.
The results are the same, regardless of where they were exposed.
The district makes an effort to report every COVID case inside or outside of the classroom, but the district says the numbers they report aren't perfect.
We know that those numbers are lower than what's actually out there.
Nampa School District spokesperson Kathleen Tuck says people are having trouble finding a test, and by the time someone gets the results back, the 10-day quarantine period is already up, leading people to not test and not be counted.
Unless they call and report to us that they had a positive COVID case, or unless they tested someplace that is then reported to Southwest District Health and then to us, we have no way of knowing.
Making an example of last week, the district reported 114 active cases. Meanwhile, 2,692 students were not in class.
A lot of absences that are not COVID positive cases, but are COVID related.
The West Ada School District is more than twice the size of Nampa and reports 116 active cases. That's just 2 more cases than Nampa. The West Ada School District has a different policy on reporting, where they only report cases where someone infectious was in the classroom.
I don't know how you're going to tell that.
Dr. David Pate is on Governor Brad Little's coronavirus work group, and he says only counting transmission traced to the classroom is not an accurate way to represent the spread of COVID.
It seems to me that these are continued efforts to try to figure out how can we make the numbers as small as possible.
But as districts like Nampa are trying to count every case reported, it's easier said than done.
We say we have 22,000 some students out. We're not saying that they all have positive cases of COVID, but we're saying that COVID plays a big part in those numbers in one way or another.
Now, we reached out to the West Ada School District about their policy on reporting their COVID numbers. After they directed us toward their dashboard, we followed up and asked why they only report cases from staff and students where an infectious person was in the classroom, and we did not get a response. Mark?
Yeah, people are anxious to get that information indeed. Andrew Bartline reporting for us tonight. Andrew, thank you.